and we won't have to cry no more.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of It's Okay We Ain't Shit podcast. We got a very special birthday episode for the homie Dante, my nigga.
Deuce.
22nd birthday.
Yeah.
You already know, I'm your host, Caleb.
It's your main man, Soup in this bed.
Hey, and I'm back at it again. Deuce.
And we with the gang.
Oh, God. Arrow, want to introduce himself?
Tone shit, two-tone, you already
Yeah.
know.
CJ, Groovy Boy CJ.
Michael, just the way you want
This is AKA Pretty Boy Micah. Don't let nobody fool you.
Shall we do what we did like the first time with Kicks of the Day?
Oh, shit, we can't.
Boom. Straight like that. Some gold toe ones, some bread 11s, man. We got some forces with the Velcros on them, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Man, we out here, but you know what I'm saying?
I really got the worst kicks, but I didn't know what you said like
I didn't get that much.
This is hard, bro.
Yeah, y'all was pulling the shit off today. I'm like, goddamn.
But but for real though. Deuce. How you feeling for Deuce? Like, let me know something, man. What you gotta say for the people for your birthday? It's a special episode.
Another blessing to see a year. To see my boys, see my family. I'm lit right now, as you can see.
I mean, you popped up with some new color hair, boy. What's going on? That's how you feeling?
Yeah, I did that today. It was like I had an appointment at 2:30. Yeah, it really only took like 45 minutes, honestly. Like, I was fucking with how she was brushing my waves and shit.
She was brushing your waves?
Yeah, she
With a hard brush?
I think it was like a mid. It was still good though. It was still cool though.
It's just therapeutic.
That's like the start of a black porn. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, brushing my waves, right? She got on her knees, kept on brushing it.
You feel me? But I would have started something. That shit felt good though. She was just rubbing on my shit. I'm like, damn. She was fucking with you.
Yeah. You can tell me, I ain't gonna bro. Caleb was brushing my waves, no attachment. I ain't gonna lie.
Man,
You
I ain't gonna
can't
lie.
brush my waves.
I can catch attachments.
That's what I'm saying.
Female combing my beard.
Hey.
Nigga, I can relate.
Hey. This shit got a nigga feeling different, nigga.
Alright, Dante.
What's up?
Bro, 22 now. You like you good legal, like nigga, 21 legal, but you good legal now, right?
Yeah, super legal.
What you trying to do this year? What you got planned, my nigga?
Well, get money and more money. That's about it. But honestly, just raise my credit and get my credit up a little bit more.
Okay.
I can say, shoot, if anything, I just work on my car, mind my car. If I don't do that, then I'm trying to move out, honestly. But that's just the main plan, is just to get money.
Bro, transfer that out. Is the hoes gonna see Dante this year?
I mean, you know, I ain't gonna really speak too much on it, but
Man.
they flock. You know what I'm saying? My birthday. They gonna see on me.
On me.
On Dante not here.
In the future, we gonna have to do
Slim. It's slim. It's slim.
We seen him.
Or, well, no, Uncle D not here right now. Uncle D at the crib asleep. But yeah, you talking slim.
You slim?
I'm slim.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking with Slim, man. OG with it, you know what I mean?
So I feel like somebody, young uncle. Uncle Slim.
On me, Dante been acting like he got 4 kids since we were 16.
Responsibility as a youngin'.
Bro, damn, y'all niggas make me feel like I'm 36.
Your kids grown, nigga.
You got kids graduate, my nigga. You got kids graduate, my nigga.
You teaching the little nigga.
Shoot, they gotta learn somehow.
You know what's in the game? Oh yeah, y'all too, y'all. Damn.
Oh yeah, and 2 uncles.
Uncle Ben.
Oh yeah, this the guy, bro, right here. You know what I'm saying? This Uncle CJ too. Yeah, you know CJ.
Yeah, that's Groovy boy shit there.
No, did you see him at prom? Hell no. Uncle CJ. Uncle CJ.
But she was winning.
Man, I ain't gonna do it to him.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Speaking of prom, speaking of prom, since nigga, we a couple years off that shit now.
Yeah, more than a couple.
Did everybody ready for prom night?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
So I was knocking up pussy in high school, bro.
I went back-to-back years. I went my junior year and then
You was on some wild.
I
ain't gonna lie, yeah. You got it.
But I'm not gonna lie. That night, I did not get no play. That weekend, I was some else. But senior year, I for sure made sure I got that shit, bro. I had the mouthpiece on and everything, bro. I had to make sure.
Prom was a whole long ass situation.
See, but I went with my girl though.
That's cool though. That's still valid. That's valid. Okay.
It was already kind of set up, premeditated type shit.
But that's cool though. That's valid though. That's still valid though. That's still valid. That's the whole point.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
But junior year I got cock blocked, bro.
What?
Mad.
He said he got cock blocked junior year.
I went with my homeboy's girl and like her family's hotel. Well, they was getting a hotel room for us, right?
Yeah.
We thought it was just gonna be us 4. Me and my homeboy, his girl, my girl.
Yeah.
We show up. Me and my girl are thinking it's our own, so we just gonna have a good weekend, whatever. We'll just ignore if we hear noises at night, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So we show up, her whole family's there, bro.
Damn, like
I'm talking about
like
deep,
Nigga,
she has she has a little brother and older sister, and they're there. Bro,
That's a fat ass cock.
me and my homeboy on the floor. The most I got that night was a back rub. I'm talking about, bro. I went to sleep. So sad, bro.
Oh gosh, you
I woke
know
up.
this
She
pain.
talking about my back, bro. That's the most I got that night, bro.
That shit hurt.
That ain't like that did. Nah, I had to make sure I had to get the hotel and everything. I was like, man, it's prom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, 2019 was the last to get prom before COVID shit started?
Yeah.
That was some.
Man, fuck 2019. Nigga, 2018 had that shit.
Man.
Oh god, man.
I went my freshman year.
Straight like that. I mean, that's what I'm
That
saying.
shit was fun.
Huh?
That's almost senior year.
I went my freshman year. I went with somebody that knew.
The only reason I chose to go late was senior year.
Yeah.
Like the day
I had to
before.
fucking.
Like this nigga had to literally tell me, alright, bro, go to that house.
Then we talk about did we have sex on prom? We gotta talk about the freakodemics. Fuck y'all niggas into.
Y'all seen the last episode. Y'all know.
You got a topic.
Alright, bet. Freakodemics.
Elaborate that shit.
Look, okay, bet. Look.
slide out this one.
See, look. You know what? I'm really glad that we able to do this podcast right now. All my niggas on the go. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, for the folks that don't know what freakodemics is, y'all should know.
Y'all should know about
This
Nigga, my favorite topic.
this the 10th episode?
Nigga, what? This is a special episode, but this is how coming after the 10.
This is a special fucking episode.
This special episode, my nigga.
Special episode.
First ever special episode, nigga. Know that.
Nigga, this
My boy's
freakodemics
birthday.
on me. Dudes, what we finna talk about, man, what the fuck y'all like to do?
What y'all like to do? Let me know.
But
Put it in the
you got
comments.
a topic?
Boom. Triolism, right?
Yeah, you got the.
You said what?
Definition.
Boom.
You said triolism?
Yeah, look.
Triolism.
Hold on.
It's different shit. Well, it's not that different. It's the proper name.
On me, look,
Y'all
triolism.
niggas know this one.
I'm finna read this. Look, triolism. A fetish for threesomes. This may include a kink for watching your partner have sex with someone else.
See, now that shit is a.
Bro, I almost said some fuck.
See, like that's some white shit.
Couldn't do that.
That's some white people shit.
But you telling me, you telling me that you don't think it's possible for you to be addicted to like threesomes?
Watching? I couldn't watch my partner. I couldn't watch my girl.
It's your preference.
I'm not gonna watch my shorty get fucked.
Look, it said it may include that. It nah, but look, it's a possibility that you either watch it or you get fooled. You know what I'm saying? So it could be you could be single and you just I just can't have sex unless it's with 2 women. Or like, or whatever your preference is.
That's cool. That's
extra pussy, like.
yeah. But if I'm like with a shorty, no, I couldn't. No.
So it's a difference between you. So you with the girl.
Yeah, like I couldn't even let that shit happen.
So like it's a difference in between doing a threesome in a relationship and out of a relationship.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because I cannot bring a girl. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot bring a girl that I had a threesome with home to my family, bro. Like, it's different.
Like the sex during the threesome gonna be different. You
So
can't bring
if you just had a threesome with you.
So like if you have a wife, you would have a threesome.
Y'all brought a third chick to the bedroom. You can't bring shorty home.
That's you and your wife being cordial about it.
Ooh, I don't know about bringing shorty home though. I'm gonna be scared for that because I don't know what the fuck shorty on. Like she doing this shit, so it's like,
I
damn.
mean, what she be on?
What the fuck do you really
So wait, like what if y'all girl was like, I want to have a threesome, but she want to do it with a dude?
But no,
That shit dead. That shit gotta be dead. That shit has to be dead. But then what if you want to do it with a girl and she like fucking them?
I mean, like, look, like, you know,
that's still
I told her no. She told me no.
Yeah, it's understood.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like you just gonna have to accept that L for sure.
Yeah,
Like, I'm gonna have a threesome, but I want it with another guy. I would be like, fuck no. But she
I
okay.
can't fuck no.
Okay, but like for that fetish, like if she had that fetish, but she's talking about other dude, I'm really be like, damn, like you really hurting my feelings right now. Like, why you wanna have that?
Why you wanna have?
I'm gonna let y'all in on the fire.
Send it to the people. Send it to the
You know what
people.
I'm saying? Like, that's cool and all, but I just feel like women should be more open to it. Like, what's the issue? Like, why would you want 2 niggas in there? Like, why would you want that? Why would you want another?
I'll throw my foot in your face.
Y'all look so good.
What? You better get out of my face, that shit.
Alright, so the question is, would you mess with a girl that fucked 15 niggas?
Just do that.
At the same time, bro.
At the same time, nah.
Nah, you do a whole lot of other shit if you fuck 15 niggas at the same time. Like your
If you
woman,
just said 15 niggas in general, that would've fallen into the question like, oh, body count. It's just like, yeah, like, I
don't ever about body count shame nobody, but I'm like, we're in 2 different places. Like, if you wouldn't like, I'm like, you wouldn't fuck 15 niggas, your morals ain't where my morals at. We in different shit.
I'm not gonna lie. If I messed with 15 girls at one time, I would expect the girl to look at me some type of way.
Yeah.
Like, I would be like, I would be scared to get a relationship myself if I was a girl. Because he's like that, bro.
You body count?
I'm body count.
You body count? What's the limit for you? What's the limit for you?
Yo.
That's what?
The limit for me, I'm gonna say
It's 30 T, bro.
Oh, cousin wise,
It's 30 T.
I'm gonna say like 5. I ain't gonna lie.
5?
Okay.
But look, you gotta look at it.
That's the compromise.
A lot of girls are over 5 they care about. Please lie to me.
But
Be the girl
Okay,
to
yo.
lie to me. Like,
Yo,
no, if you got over
5 is
Yo,
cool.
okay, wait. 5 body count at what age? 5 body count at
At
what
what
age?
age? Right now?
At what
I ain't
age?
gonna lie.
So
You talking about right now? Or all together?
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, right now you gonna have to put a little reality in that.
Yeah, you know, I ain't
Reality in that bitch. You have to be like, damn.
Bro, but you gotta think about it like this.
You got 3 kids at all. Nigga, you over 5.
That's what, bro, you got over 5.
Your hand on the
Everybody in this room got over 5.
Yeah.
Facts.
Everybody, right? Even me, everybody in the room got over 5. So
Hell yeah.
you can't expect a girl to have 5.
That's what I mean.
You can't expect
one.
one. You can't expect one, but there are some out there.
Yeah,
No, there's definitely
Like,
some.
you have to
They're
twist
rare.
They're rare.
I should expect her to have 5.
No, I'm saying you look for what you look for. If you want a girl that has 5 bodies or less, that's in your category. And I'm saying realistically. But there's girls that are my grade junior year that got 5 bodies.
I mean, shit, but like, you're hypocritical, but if you're hypocritical, that's just you.
Yeah, if you
Mean ass
But
LBs.
5 and under, and like.
I ain't gonna lie, one day we gonna have to explain what LB is.
Okay, sign bro. Do your body kind of arouse an old age? Like you say you're 25 now. Do she see this at 5 bodies?
If she's 25, then she can. I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting no certain number. I'm not expecting her to be.
So if she like 24, you know what I'm saying? Cool. Chick you just met, you been knowing her for like 4 months. And she told you that her body count was 2, and then she wants to tell you something. Now you know that her body count is 10.
I mean, if you lie,
What would you?
like, that's
Look.
different.
That line. Look
But y'all
now.
been connected. Y'all been dating.
I heard that shit was lying.
I'm not gonna say everybody trying to work.
Cool. Look. The connection. Look. It's simple. The connection dead. It's done, baby. You just lied to me about some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not lying. It's not the body count.
At this point, your body count automatically 35.
No, like she's the one.
I'm assuming the worst.
It's just like, bro, like I wasn't gonna judge you anyway. So like, come on, like for real, on some real shit, I wasn't gonna judge you anyway. I'm connected with you. But now that you lied to me, you automatically at 35 because you can't tell me some simple shit like that. I feel like that's simple shit. Like, come on, like if that's right now, that's some simple shit.
I feel like if a female asks me how many bodies I got, I'll probably hurt they fucking fool.
You know what I'm saying? But females be
I
fucking
can
up.
take- but that truth is stretched.
Nah, fuck that shit.
But
Cause
wait,
see,
are you actually asking
Nah.
people? Are you actually asking people for their body counts?
Nah, when I was like
Bro, it
19.
depends.
I'm
It
not
depends.
asking.
Oh, my nigga, I'd rather not know. Like,
But that was
we good.
almost 4 years ago though.
Okay, yeah.
Like, if I'm
you
fucking
know.
with you heavy, like, if I'm trying to make
I don't even want to know.
All right, y'all see me back here with some new faces. Introduce yourselves real quick.
Daniel, my friends call me Obi, but call me what you want.
This is the Black Panther right here. Just to let y'all know.
Danny boy.
Hey, it's Caleb in this hoe.
Okay.
Hey,
Look
look at that. Caleb 2 times in this bed.
Let's look at it.
Man, you know, it's Eli. So you know what I'm saying.
Coolie head.
You know what I'm saying?
Curly head Eli.
This my kinfolk. This my cousin.
On me.
Playing with him, I swear to God.
My nigga, you lit, bro. You are lit, bro.
That's how you know. Don't play with my nigga. You feel me?
We finna get shit a little serious though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
We about to talk about some real life shit, some shit that's been going on in the nation at this moment. Goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to take a little turn and get a little serious. I want to talk about all this, the Asian hate that's been going on, all the different stuff that's been going on. I want to know like how everybody feels as a minority here, that like all this stuff is happening. You know, I really want to see some opinions on this.
Hey, but I feel like especially like this is important. Like as black men, like bro, we don't always get like proper outlet to like really voice our opinions on like global issues. Like people just really leave us to nigga fight videos and football. Like niggas don't really appreciate like our voice for bigger shit. I feel.
You know, I feel that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like with all this stuff going on right now, like even with the Asian hate community, it's just like it's terrible. It's bad.
Yeah.
And
Had the shooting yesterday.
Yeah, and it was yesterday. Like when y'all see this, it may not be yesterday when y'all see this.
Yeah. It's gonna be a couple days.
This
ago.
shit was
Couple
yesterday.
days ago.
But like for real, like something gotta change.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not a good feeling seeing this.
I feel like personally as a whole, that people think that they're better than each other. So it's just a leading on competition to where, okay, yeah, I got more money than you, but you can say, oh, I'm more wealthier than you. Then it becomes a competition, which just leads to hate. As far as racial, you can't just be born and be racist. That shit is taught. So I feel like a lot of people aren't educated enough about different races or different cultures. And as far as the Asian hate, it really sucks to see, you know, us humans be carnivores, if you want to put it in a sense. So if anything, it's just ass. So
Yeah, nah, the Asian hate stuff, bro, it's really wild because like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like with the whole Asian hate and everything that's been going on, like, yeah, bro, like yesterday, old dude shot and killed like 8 people, you know what I'm saying? And like, obviously that's what's circulating around like, you know, social media and everywhere, but like, this has actually been going on for like a while, you know?
Right.
It's been going on for a minute, you know?
Years, really.
And like, I just feel like that just goes to show like how like, you know, as minorities and as a whole, you know, like voices are always like, you know, issues aren't that big until somebody gets killed, you know what I'm saying? And like, I just feel like that's not how it should go, but like, I just feel like that just like, I just feel like it shows more about like how like deep rooted racism really is, and like, you know, United States and like as a society in general, you know, like problems aren't serious until someone's dead, and that's just the fact of it, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like personally, as a whole, our generation, you know, the 90s babies till 2000s, 2012, I guess.
12 years is 9.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like our generation is the only generation to just, you know, stop all that shit. Like, I feel like,
but we ain't all the way to, but niggas do a lot on
not really, not what I mean by
stop it,
stop,
but I realize,
like, in the sense like just
we have the most impact. See it now. We actually see it now. We're witnessing the actual like.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like, if you look at history, like, we're the first people to see this, because like even like back then, you have the hippie movement and shit, and that was a whole bunch of white folk who literally said, "Yo, going out and killing the Vietnamese people in the Vietnam War is wrong." That was literally that.
But it really showed.
Motherfuckers know that this shit wrong. Like,
it takes everybody.
And like,
everybody.
if you really
That's
wanna-
never gonna be the case.
If you really want to deep it, bro, like I honestly feel like like our generation, like we see it happening, but like, bro, like don't get me wrong, like everything that's going on right now, you know, in terms of like change and how we're trying to like impact things, like I'm so for it, and like, but like I can't say that us as a generation are doing the most, you know what I'm saying? The most that we actually can.
That's facts though, because like we're not that together like as a union. We're more like on some more individuality and more like trying to get it for ourselves. Like I know it's more like, you know, family first and get it for the fam, and like I guess for like people like us, we get it for our friends, but people are more selfish nowadays than anything.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. People are more about like, you know, the individual and stuff. Like, bro, I feel like that's why, like, as minorities, like, I'm not even gonna say, you know, black youth, because it's not just a black thing at this point, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
all
everybody's going through. But, like, I feel like that's really why, like, you know, no minority really has, like, that leader, you know? Like, you know, back in, like, you know, like, the 1960s, the civil rights movement, just as an example, you know, like, bro, we had, like, Malcolm X, we had Martin Luther King. Bro, like, we don't got none of that now, you know? We don't got no type of leader whatsoever, because I feel like everybody's pushing, like, you know, the individual, you know, everybody's talking about, like,
social media.
But honestly, like, I feel like a big reason for like the fact we don't have leaders nowadays, for the fact that like the old leaders was on this selfish shit too. Like nobody really took the time to make new leaders. So like nigga, why is Al Sharpton over there? Like, not to be disrespectful, like why is this over there still the face of the leadership? Like back in the day, they was like bringing niggas up behind them to like take over once they was done. Like there ain't no reason there shouldn't have been no young nigga up under goddamn Louis Farrakhan to like lead the nation as I'm on now.
So like next generation type shit.
But like them niggas been trying to claim power like they whole damn life, and now like young niggas is fucked. Like we ain't trying to look up to like no disrespect with like nigga. I'm not trying to look up to Al Sharpton every single time something wrong. Like he ain't living the same life I'm living. Like nigga, I grew up a soldier boy. This nigga life ain't been the same as my nigga.
I can piggyback off that too. A lot of people don't realize that we grew up in different types of generations, and so the way that we grow and learn is more so just seeing, visually seeing what we do and don't like. But as far as like I was saying, a lot of shit is taught to their kids young, and so it makes your kids, okay, bet this is what I'm supposed to do. Now we see people killing people, like church masses, people get shot up while they're praying. You got people, you know, shooting people in the nail salon. You know, and that also goes back into civil rights. So we still in the civil rights movement in a sense, like we still ain't got no freedom.
Bro, we ain't never got rid of it. We ain't never got that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
Bro, niggas wrote the bill and said shit was done.
We not out of it. It's just more so. It's just. If you're not paying attention, then you're just blind to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really, it's happening now. You know what I'm saying? It's literally in our eyes. We see it, you know, pretty much every day when we go out on the streets.
My nigga, we really need to fight to say that Black Lives Matter. Like, nigga, like that shit alone should say, nigga, it's still something ain't right. Nigga, if niggas argue the fact that we matter, nigga, like not that we deserve the world. If niggas argue that we matter, I'm like, bro, nigga, it's some shit ain't right.
You know, but doesn't it like really kind of concern you that like that it's spreading? Like even though that Asian hate in general has been a thing since beginning of time, no matter what the color was, whether it was us, someone else, or a different minority, but like, you know, now it's more mainstream that like this is happening. Like right now, this is the talk of social media that Asian hate's going on. Let's stop Asian hate, this, that. But doesn't it concern you how it's like switching ethnicities though? Like over time, like, you know, it's always been.
I mean,
like,
my thing is, it's not switching. The shit been going on.
Yeah, it's been going on for years. It's just.
But that's
it's
true though.
Different generations.
That's true though. That's why I said.
And I feel like now our generation is going through it.
That's what I said. But it's the fact that social media is pinpointing this different race, because now it's just like it's always been pinpointing just.
But the one thing I can say about our generation, we don't take that shit. We do not allow it.
I
feel like we're sponges though.
We're trying to.
Niggas get their ass beaten, shut the fuck up. It's only a handful of people who go viral.
You know what I'm saying? We can say we're not tolerating it, but we're not stopping it.
Yeah.
I'm like, the shit
So,
still going
Because
on.
there's only so much we can do because of all the laws in the system.
Even if we're not doing that, stop it. So.
Like, bro, honestly, I feel, bro, the folks in power, bro, the only thing them niggas really respect is either you A, fucking shit up, or B, fucking up their money. And we ain't doing either of them shit. Like, nigga, you know how mad niggas got with the goddamn, GameStop shit, bro. Niggas stopped the whole fucking stock market, bro. Niggas took GameStop off of Robinhood. Nigga, you gotta fuck up them motherfuckers' pockets, too. You gotta fuck up nigga the nation. If niggas ain't willing to just really, like, bro, niggas look on each other whenever we try to riot, bro. Niggas get mad at each other for fucking robbing Gucci. Them niggas got insurance. Nigga, bro, we ain't really gonna do shit if we ain't really willing to take no big steps.
You wanna know what I think it is, bro? I really think, like, aside from like the whole individual thing, bro, I really just think people just got comfortable, bro. Like, shit changed, bro. They gave niggas change, they gave niggas money, you know. Now we got, like, you know, people in high places. They pushed a few, you know, like, black people up there, put them on pedestal, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, niggas got comfortable.
Bro, niggas is happy to walk around in their hoods no more. Like people, I really feel like that's it. Niggas don't see the imagery of racism as much anymore. They think racism finished. Like you don't see niggas in clean hoods, so you think, oh, nigga, my foot sound like racist. No, them niggas is in doctors' coats and police uniforms.
Maybe police uniforms.
Nah, to backtrack, like to backtrack to, like, you know, the Asian hate stuff and all that, bro. But like, what do y'all think about like the guy who actually did it, bro? They was over here saying that like his motives were like, I don't know.
They were saying his motives were so that was weak as hell.
That's what I said. They were saying every time somebody killed a lot of people, they always try to fake the motives, like, oh, he has this mental illness or this or that.
Bro, the dude that Santa Fe, he said he was about by gunfire and he was taken peacefully. Taken to the police. Like,
I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, because he walked into some spas. Like, everybody knows, like, you walk into the spas, like, the percentage of the ethnicity that's gonna be in there who's even running that whole is like Asian. I'm not saying all nail salons are ran by Asians, but like that's the percentage. 95%. That's real shit. So he already knew that he was going in there with a purpose. Like, how you gonna walk in somewhere with a weapon?
No, it wasn't nail salons, but they was going to massage. He was going to the goddamn happy ending massages. He knew who the fuck he was. Bro, I seen the picture.
And that's the thing.
Bro,
You definitely know where you going and who you finna see.
But that shit said massaging something else 24 hours. What regular nail shop you know with 24 hours, my nigga? You know what the fuck that nigga was targeting. And he did this shit at nighttime.
Oh God.
He drove 30 miles. 30 miles to go kill. Well, what was it? Three salons?
Yeah, three salons.
Yeah.
8 people.
Bro, he bought the gun that day.
It was one in his neighborhood.
Same day.
Same day. Went to like damn near East LA or whatever.
The same day he went and bought that gun.
That shit wild.
Bro took 30-mile trips.
He threw his life away.
But that goes back to saying like people are getting comfortable like doing crazy shit like that. Like just stuff like that, they comfortable.
But do you feel like social media has a factor in that?
Yes.
Like why people are
Yes.
I feel like social media has a factor as far as like how many people know that the shit's going on, but like Nigga, this shit been going on, bro.
For
Like,
years.
bro,
That's
this
true.
shit
Before
literally, like,
social media.
before social media, like,
That's
bro,
true, but I
from
feel
back
like
in the
with,
day,
I feel like the more that people see shit like this, they get accustomed to it. Like, okay, this is kind of normal. They're like, why is this always popping on my feed? Some shit like this, some hate, some things like this.
Mhm.
TikTok,
And people
TikTok got
become
all types
tired
of
of
different
it.
shit.
Yeah, but
You
like,
know?
bro, even before social media, like I know you was talking about like with sports and shit, like the Indians, the Redskins, like shit, like that's racism through outlets that people are supporting. Like, bro,
Blackhawks.
like, bro, you going out to be a Washington Redskin fan, seeing a Native American on there, and you're like, you're cool with that.
Or like Timberlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just like stuff
Yeah,
like
like
that.
Timberlands.
That's the problem with society. It's
Like,
like
literally a lynching trick, bro. When I first heard this shit, that shit was
Yeah,
so
That shit
hard.
always
Tim-
got
Tim-
bro. You
Tim-
told me
Tim-
that shit
fucking
ninth
lynching
grade
trick.
year, bro, and that shit always stuck.
Yeah, I remember when I found
Yeah,
out
always
about
stuck.
that. That
Bro.
was
Like
so
yeah, Timber Boots, like the logo of that hoe is it's a lynching tree.
It's the
Like the
lynching
tree
tree.
they used to lynch slaves, bro. And that always messed me up ever since I heard that. Like it just always messed me up. Like Tim's is so loud. Don't get me wrong. Like if you got some Tim's, you dripping, no cap. But like at the same time, the principle behind certain things is it weighs out everything else.
But every time you hear Booker say he ain't want niggas wearing his clothes.
yeah, but could you
And that's
support
crazy.
some-
I used to wear Tommy
can't-
Hilfiger.
Bro, I can't wear no Tommy, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I couldn't even.
but like even that Gucci stuff, like Gucci had a
Yeah,
noose
nah.
on their
Yeah.
scarf.
Oh god, with that sweater? No, what about that sweater though? They had that sweater with
Bro,
the
they
red
had
lips.
the lips, bro. Like that's out of pocket.
See, even AJ was the coolest monkey in the jungle.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
they-
yeah,
they-
oh
they- they- kind of
god,
way.
bro, that was like 20. What was
2016,
2016?
But I'm saying like when you still go out support
H&M did that.
support stuff like that.
Don't forget that one commercial that Dove did. You remember that one commercial?
Oh
Dove
yeah,
did?
what a bitch was black, didn't use white so came out white.
Yes, bro.
Yo, I was like,
Yeah,
what the
bro,
fuck?
that's crazy. But like, even still, like they're generalizing that shit and putting it into the society, like everybody's okay with it.
Bro, I don't remember what I seen some racist ass commercial the other day. Why? I don't remember what it was. I looked at it and I was like, did like nobody else see what's wrong with this shit? It was some shit where like essentially back then he was doing some coon ass shit on the TV, and I was like, nah, bro. I was that shit not okay. Yeah, that shit wild, bro.
You know,
Yeah, nah, it's just that, bro, racism is so deep rooted in our like society that people don't even.
it hurts.
Like,
It really does
Bro,
hurt.
it was built
It
on that
hurts.
shit. But this country's literally built on the backs of niggas, bro.
Bro,
And people think racism is gonna be over with like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's really gonna take a fucking eternity to heal racism,
Bro,
or to heal all of that shit.
Bro, I remember niggas literally got mad at me in high school because I celebrated the 150th anniversary of the ending of slavery. And like when niggas mad because I remember for like weeks before that, niggas kept saying, "But this has been like 300-400 years since the end of
Don't
slavery."
lose that
I
magic,
told
bro.
niggas it was 150 years, and they was like, "Oh." I'm like, bro, I'm like, nigga, that shit didn't happen long ago. Bro, my nigga, the Civil Rights Act happened less than 100 years ago.
Bro,
That's so
I'm not gonna lie,
crazy,
bro. Those slaves were just like, bro, they just revoked that slave shit up in Mississippi or Tennessee, or was it like literally like back in like the 1980s or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Like not too long ago.
Bro,
Like,
literally.
yeah, that, like, it was one of them states, but like, yeah, they didn't even officially sign off to end slavery. So like, yeah, that shit was
That's
wild.
crazy, bro.
Man, you know, we gotta get to the next topic and stuff, but I feel like I can speak for everybody that it really does hurt. Like all this shit really does hurt, no matter if it's us, a different race, ethnicity, we're all minorities at the end of the day.
To end off this topic, can I ask one question?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Have y'all
Do
experienced any type of racial attack or
Maybe like 10 times a year.
Okay.
Maybe like 10 times a year.
Can you define
Nigga, fuck all
racially attacked? Like,
Bro, anybody. Like they
No,
can
no, I know what you're saying, but like,
I'm saying questions.
with words or with like
in general?
in general, like
Okay.
you can just sense that they're
Nigga, in general.
bro, I didn't, bro. I mean, that happens every day. Like, I didn't walk in. You walk
I'm
into
not
a
even
store.
cap,
bro.
Like, bro, I didn't walk into Walmart with a hood on. Everybody looking at me crazy. Like,
I'm not even cap, bro. My old girl, she
Yeah,
even
clutch it,
noticed. My old girl even noticed that literally every building we walked into, damn near, bro, everybody would just always look at me, bro. Because I'm like the darkest nigga that walk in that hoe. Literally, all eyes would be on me. She noticed that shit. She was like, bro, like, why is everyone looking at you, bro? And I had to explain to her that that's some shit that I just had to get used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just so crazy, bro. Like, bro, I will never forget, bro, back in Malmo, bro, this one special ed white kid, bro, came up to me talking about are you Daniel? I was like, yeah, how do you know me? He was like, you're like the darkest coon in the school. I'm like, bro, what? And this was a special ed kid, bro. Like, bro, I didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's just an example of like things that like, you know, you gotta go through. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, speaking of slow people, I don't know if this is wrong, but speaking of slow people, I remember at fucking football practice at Melbourne one year, this slow nigga on the team, y'all, he ain't slow, but he a little slow. Y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. This nigga came up to me and told me he wanted to fuck my mama, and I was about to whoop this nigga ass on the middle of the fucking sideline. I remember fucking DBs told me back, bro. This nigga just came up to me and said, Caleb, you know, I really want to fuck your mama. I was like, nigga, what the fuck you said, bro? I was getting angry, bro. That shit was so fucking wild, bro. Bro, that nigga pissed me off, bro. That nigga pissed me off so bad, bro.
How you react?
Nigga, I was a fucking trainer. I ain't even playing, nigga. I dropped my bottle, nigga, water came on. I was like, what the fuck you in there out? I think, cause my I be so shit at practice, bro. That's my first time I really really got laughed, nigga. The coach is looking over like, niggas ain't Caleb. And then the DB saw me back. I remember it was right before playoffs. They knew my ass gonna get kicked off. And I was like, nigga, bro, chill out. Nigga, it's him. I was like, bro, fuck that shit.
You talking about a little white? Oh.
No, nigga, nah, it ain't no white person. It's a nigga who a little slow. He played football in them. Yeah, everybody know what I'm talking about. You still a bitch for saying that shit. and I hope you wasn't up a nigga. Cause I really whoop your ass today. Nigga, take my motherfucker around and he ain't playoffs no more. Nigga, I hope you watched this shit, bro.
They going all smoke with that boy.
Nigga, I really whooped that nigga ass today, bro.
Hey, bro, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
He just showed us a little nigga.
Bro, you can't be talking about moms like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's mom.
That's
Hey, my mama worked in the school, so I knew this nigga really knew my mama. Nigga, my mama worked at Apple, bro.
Bro, it's big game.
I knew this nigga was one of her students. Like, you really know my mama, nigga. I know you're not. But yeah, speaking of that shit, moving on to new shit, we're gonna get to that on the next topic.
Yes, sir. So we back with the final topic today, you know what I'm saying? And you know, today, for this special edition, I've been feeling good. You been feeling good?
Man, you can just look at me. I'm amazing.
This the motherfucking deuce in this bitch, nigga. I'm lit right now for my nigga.
Clap it up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Grown ass.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, we've been having, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm in a barbershop right now with y'all niggas talking about shit. I'm in this whole trying to spit game and preach my shit, like, hey, shout out to y'all. But I want to talk about life. We've been basically talking about life this whole time, but like, it's crazy how fast life be changing nowadays. You know, you really only need 2 weeks to realize what's going on nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We're a little bit older. You know, I feel like we're before our time because we all known each other for a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? And we do things just a little bit differently. That's why we have this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about shit.
Right, nigga, it's okay. We ain't shit,
talking
nigga.
about
No, nigga.
shit.
We ain't shit.
I'm
Nigga.
definitely
It's
talking
okay.
about
You feel me?
Shit.
So I want to talk about like how life be changing so fast. Like you really don't need that much of time to realize that all right, we're really doing some different shit. Or like now it's time to move on to some different stuff. Or like, you know, I can't really stay still. You know what I'm saying? Every one of us have like, you know, we all have our own different relationships outside of each other and stuff like that. But we all understand that things be happening, things be changing so quick. So it's like, how do we cope with that? How do we handle that adversity real quick? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you take that life change from 1 week you're doing this, next thing you know, you're losing two different assets, but you got to figure out another way. You know what I'm saying? Just anything in general.
I feel like personally, like it's about being flexible.
Yeah.
Like you really have to learn that to take stuff as it comes. Like you can't sit here and prepare for everything. Like, like life is one of those things where it's like you can prepare for this and it's gonna throw you in the other direction. Just because you trying to prevent something that you think that might happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with life, it's like you really just gotta take it, you know,
Day by day.
Day by day, hour by hour, just slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, like you said, with being flexible, bro, like, yeah, I feel like that's matter for, you know, being able to adapt to, like, anything that happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, when this whole COVID stuff started, bro, niggas had to adapt, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, people losing jobs, people couldn't feed their kids, bro, niggas had to adapt. I'm not gonna lie, bro, the government over here gave petty ass, what, $1,000 stimulus, bro, I'm not gonna lie, in the long term, bro, if you couldn't do shit with that stimulus, bro, bro, niggas got that stimulus and just blew that shit, and then like couldn't do nothing for the rest of like the month, or like, bro, like they fried themselves, you know what I'm saying? But then I know some people who flipped that stimulus, you know what I'm saying, ended up like actually building something, you know what I'm saying? It really is, bro. Just being able to like not just roll with the punches, but knowing how to roll with the punches. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, bro.
Right, niggas really tripping, bro. Like niggas really could have got that stimulus, flipped that bitch for £1. White nigga, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Niggas, mind they in the right place.
You know, I really feel like I could vouch for niggas who use their opportunities wrong, because you got to think about it this way: a lot of people really gonna fold in situations like Corona, because people really can't survive on their own. If you really want to think about it, you know, you have your percentage of the responsible people, you have your percentage of the people that really just do things last minute, and you have the people that procrastinate and don't do shit unless it happens right then and now, and you gotta somehow figure out to get the money to fix that shit or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like some people really had the idea to be like, bro, I have this stimulus check, but what the fuck do I actually do with that? You know what I'm saying? Because niggas wasn't thinking that, let me go to business. Let me think of something that no one's doing right now. Let me think of anything, because people really don't have that broad of mindset. And I feel like that's what separates us from a lot of different people. Even as a different friend group, even if we all just not even like how me and you are, or me and you are, like how you and you are, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's not like that, we still have those conversations. We still talk about it. It still comes out of our mouths. Like, so it's still valid.
The sticky brought out LLC niggas. Like,
the sticky brought out the LLC.
It really did.
We brought out the LLC.
But niggas straight talking about, well, you get your 4C100, get you an LLC and a trademark, my nigga. Don't worry about nothing else. You get a credit card and that's that bitch out. You can pay it off later. All that shit, bro. Niggas on all that shit.
Oh God, that vending machine was crazy, huh?
Buy your ATM.
But I feel like it's kind of crazy though, cause like y'all had a completely different corona than like what I had.
And yes.
Like y'all was sitting here. Facts.
Hold on, so look, this is our little bro, but he's not a little bro to y'all.
He big bro to y'all.
He really big bro to y'all niggas. No cap. But at the same time, Corona for him was extremely detrimental compared to us. Cause I feel like, you know, explain.
I wouldn't say detrimental, but like it is crazy though, on the fact that like y'all talking about stimulus checks, but like Corona happened, I was going to school. Like I was in school, went to spring break, never went back to school.
Crazy.
Went on spring break, never went back to school. Like it is like everything going on. Like bro, one day you hanging out with your friends, just chilling, and then the next day they saying the pandemic is gonna kill the world. Like that's crazy, bro. And it's just like I was thinking about it. I was just like, I actually stacked the bread during quarantine. Like I had to, like bro, like y'all know I'm working at a job now, but like I'm doing things because you know I want to be a chef and stuff. So I'm doing things towards my career right now. Like,
and that's really early as hell.
Yeah, facts.
Thinking about where you're coming from.
Yeah, bro. Like, and then like, bro, you got like I just took the SAT and stuff. Like, I got college and stuff to look forward to. Like, y'all already in that stuff. Like, 30 years. Like, y'all deep.
Yeah, we deep.
Y'all deep.
Y'all
deep.
deep.
Yeah, bro. Like, y'all finna graduate college. I'm finna graduate high school. Like, but I mean, it was cool though. Like the time, I had a 7-month summer drive.
Dry. No one finna have that.
That's a once in a lifetime shit.
We ain't never just gonna send them to school while
all the way.
It
And we had
Still had to go to school.
We had
First week of school. Nigga,
Still had to go to school
Nigga,
on the boat.
went to school for 4 days. Nigga, all that bitch flooded.
Bro, some of like kids that are going to school right now, bro. We probably didn't miss the most school in this generation than any generation.
Anybody.
Bro, I'm just talking about in Houston, like, you remember the
Winter
snowstorms
storms
and
and
shit?
shit.
Nigga, bro, we was out for a week because, bro, it was 20 degrees in the house.
Nigga, my school got hacked, bro. We had a whole other week of school. Bro, you know, niggas somebody came to pack that shit.
Bro, we was in the
I
whole
was school for a week and a half, bro.
We was in the whole shit.
Niggas had shit,
You
bro.
can see your breath inside your house. It was 19 degrees inside the house.
That's so
When they had electricity, I ain't
See, I ain't lying.
I had electricity, nigga. Like, bro, y'all niggas is going through it over there, nigga.
No electricity.
Bro, I had electricity, my nigga. We lost water.
I lost
That's
water.
bad.
I
We
didn't
ain't had
want-
no electricity for like 4
Nigga,
days.
I ain't have electricity for 5 days, bro.
Yeah, 4 or 5 days. And it was going, and if it was on for like
I was
10
like
days.
2-3 days.
And then
I was like, no days without
My house was fucked up. I was on my house, nigga.
car was stuck in the garage.
Nigga, I'm in the phone charging my phone.
In the car charging my phone and shit. I had to charge my shit in the car.
Bro, you seen gas stations like they were all running out of gas and
No
shit because like
facts.
niggas was
Gas
sitting
was-
there,
yeah,
niggas was
gas.
sitting there
Yeah,
burning
gas.
full gas tanks on their phone.
I ain't gonna go. My dad, he a fucking truck driver who deliver gas. I didn't realize how real that running out of gas shit was till I started being on this nigga. Like, cause usually you think, oh nigga, this whatever. Like, you don't even think about the fact who these niggas really are. And I'm like, now I live with the nigga who deliver gas. I'm like, yeah, niggas really ain't finna get that shit today. I'm like, nigga, that shit. I'm like, this nigga kicked up. I'm like,
Ain't nobody getting gas.
that shit wow. Especially like nigga, I remember Hurricane Harvey, nigga. I remember it was like 4 in the morning. He got us up. This nigga's gonna go off to work. Said, nigga came back inside. Yo, okay. Nigga, your car underwater. Huh? Nigga, what? Nigga, whole shit. I was like, God damn, bro. That shit was
I didn't even flood that bad by us. But I know our neighbors had their kids playing in the brown water, bro.
Oh yeah,
They was wildin', bro.
Hey, PSA, if you was playing in that hard water, you dancing in the bitch. I don't give a fuck.
They was jumping out.
Bro, you just canoeing
Bro,
about 16.
Off
It was
16.
Nigga, 10 right there.
I mean, I can move to my whole neighborhood. Me and my siblings.
Yeah, you tripping.
Nigga, we had a little rowboat. We went to the whole neighborhood.
I mean, shit, only you ain't touch that water, man.
I know.
Don't mean you in that whole room. I'm doing that hoe.
Niggas was in that whole swimming, bro.
Yeah, that
Talking
canoe
like,
shit, I ain't doing that, but
I
that's
got
funny,
nigga,
bro.
no.
You niggas that
We
was
used to
swimming,
see
bro.
those little
Deep
slight
sea diving,
like that very first night during the Floyd fight.
Other shit,
That
bro,
was
that
so
was
shit
just
fast,
swimming,
but
bitch. Fuck y'all.
it was clear though.
it was clear.
It was
water,
clear.
splash
During that first
Bro,
round,
you was at our crib.
Remember that? I remember that.
You was at our crib.
We was at work.
Bro, yes.
We was at work when it started.
Y'all was at work. This nigga almost got stuck in his
Bro, this nigga Daniel Charles.
Cause we was still at work.
Bro, I think collection was there too,
They
wasn't it?
wouldn't let us leave.
I don't know if
Oh, no, that's different. That's something different.
I was trying to go watch the car.
You were there, I remember.
It was
Bro,
Nick was there too.
Nick and Charles.
Yeah.
They stayed the whole time.
Yeah.
But you left, like, bro, you like, I gotta go home.
Type shit. I was like, bro, look, man, I don't got no clothes on me. I don't got none of my shit with me. I gotta do it. And the thing is, bro, I had a feeling it was gonna get bad, bro.
Bro, this man Nick was talking about swimming home.
That's a wild boy.
Bro, he crazy.
I love you, strong ass boy.
You my dog and I love you, but we not doing that swimming shit.
That's right, Nicole's guard now. That was built to swim.
Get back big bucks on me.
Right, this you got to do.
But look, just to put it back on topic with the life shit and whatnot, like, let me, y'all my brothers, my brethrens, my partners, the day ones, nigga. I can go back to at least further than 2014 with all of y'all niggas. You 2014.
2015.
You 2015?
2015.
Nigga, you
sophomore year.
Nigga, you feel like you 2009. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I can go back with every one of y'all. Even nigga, god damn it. How the fuck y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it. I'm feeling amazing.
You know, you feeling good? Like, am I getting more goods and bad? Like, you know, we could be real with each other.
But yeah. Like mentally, I want to know how everybody's doing. Like on a scale, 1 through 10, how do you feel? Like personally,
I'm giving myself a solid 7.5.
Okay. For your whole life, like 7.
Yeah, because like, look, because it used to be at a point where things were so unpredictable to the point to where I wasn't comfortable with being unpredictable. Because I feel like as a man and as a person, too much things being too unpredictable weighs a toll on you. Because it's just like damn, like what's next? And it's not, and it's more like what's next to more like what's next for the important stuff, not for me as a person. So like when it's what's next, it's more like damn, now I'm worried about more people, worried about people that I love, more about my family, more about my career or stuff like that. It's more like damn, like with all the shit going on, can niggas even have a career anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with all the stuff going on, like can niggas really have a career anymore?
And that takes a toll on us a lot with the career situation because of what's going on.
Facts, especially because you know we're younger and we're better than everybody.
Yeah.
Facts. So it's like with all these restrictions and limitations and
I feel like it holds us back a lot.
Yeah, like
it holds us back a lot.
Y'all feel like do y'all feel like y'all are able to tap into y'all true potential right now?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, bro, for me, bro, it was a big ass learning curve, bro. Like growing up, bro, I was just like, you know, I'm not gonna say I had my shit figured out because I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, just growing up, bro, you learn how to handle things, bro, and you realize that you can do more than you actually thought you could. You know what I'm saying? And it just gets to a point where like now I'm just realizing this stuff. And now I'm learning, I'm trying to figure out how to like, you know, apply myself to these situations, you know what I'm saying, bro? Because I personally believe that everybody in this room, bro, there ain't nothing you can't do. It's just a matter of what you willing to give, you know what I'm saying?
That's fact, bro. And we learn so much in life, I feel like that sometimes we don't even know how to apply it to our life, you know what I'm saying? And that be the problem, especially with people our age group, you know what I'm saying? Like we gain so much from school, streets, everything. And it's like, damn, where can I apply this to my life right now? Like you may not need to apply this right now. You may need to apply something else. That thing that you're trying to apply, you may need that when you're 25, when you're 20, trying to apply, you know what I'm saying? And you may not be working out and you questioning what the fuck. Yeah. I've been doing this shit for so long, this shit's supposed to be going right now. But you just applying the wrong thing.
But I feel like, no cap, that school really messes everybody up. Like, this structured learning that we have, like, bro, it's like I got a teacher that told me, like, he used to work in a prison. He said, there's not much difference between school and jail. And, like, prison.
They design the bitches damn near the same.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, we're learning stuff that we don't gotta use. Like, bro, I'm not gonna be no mathematician. I'm not gonna be no biologist.
But I'm like I'm saying, I do feel like some stuff is fluff, but I feel like in general, for certain jobs, like you need to do what school needs to, like doctors,
like basic math.
I
feel like the field that you want to go in, they should be teaching in school.
Like, especially I feel like to do marketing, you know, like I feel like you can do a course, you don't need a degree.
Yeah, but bro, think about it. Like school, they set up specialists. Yeah. They set you up to work a job for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
See, they don't set you up. They don't set you up to have money to make it. Like
they don't set you up to
become
successful.
Bro, they set
I
you
feel like whenever you're in school though, I feel like you gotta low key. Like it sounds cliche, but you gotta apply yourself. Like I know at PV, I speak for Prairie University, my nigga. There's courses to help you set yourself up for the rest of your life, but you gotta know, nigga, what shit to get into. If you just do your goddamn degree plan and graduate, yeah, you might be a little fucked up and end up just in the workforce the rest of your life, but if you do what you need to do to really set yourself up, college has all of the resources you need. They don't have that bitch open for no reason. The government ain't putting money into this shit for no reason. You just gotta really apply your shit around you in order to make that shit really work for itself.
Yeah, but not everybody can go to college. Like,
yeah,
people in high school, they get set up to go to college. Like, they're telling you, oh, you gotta go to college to be a doctor, or you gotta go to college to make money. If you don't go to college, you're broke. But then there's kids that can't afford it, or don't learn on a quick enough level to go to college. Then it's like, what do you want to do about them?
I feel like things changed when people started thinking that they had to go to school too, like they have to go to college, bro. Like back in the days, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Back in the days, bro, like in almost every like school, bro, they used to have like trade programs. You know what
They
I'm
still
saying?
got trade.
But the thing is, it's not as prevalent.
It's not as
pushing.
It's not as prevalent.
Niggas still don't trade in schools, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, my thing is an electrician and a doctor damn near make the same if you own your own company.
That's true.
Like,
But the thing is, you gotta have that business.
For real shit.
like, my thing, if you're an electrician owning your own shit, you goddamn wire a whole house, you easily make $120,000 something a year.
But that's something they don't teach in school. Like that's something they don't teach in high school. Like they don't prepare us like to be ready to pay bills, right? Do your own taxes, do everything, build your credit, all types of stuff that we need to know
how to talk
to
to
further ourselves.
Yeah, but like
they never taught that. That's something that we just thrown into as soon as we graduate. Like
facts.
and I feel like they should throw that into school, for the younger generation to teach them. Yeah.
But like, what about like, go back 100 years ago, bro? Like people that look like us couldn't even go to college.
Yeah.
Like if you went to college, bro, you was looked at like bro, who is?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what
HBCUs. Like, they had our colleges, like, first HBCU came in like 1840 something.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like, you don't even gotta go to college, but like, you can do it.
Yeah.
You see a lot of celebrities now, they're supporting HBCUs. They're like,
Even athletes.
giving back. A lot of athletes are giving back to HBCUs. And that's great for the community.
Bro, if you ask me, bro, it's long overdue though, bro.
It is.
For example, niggas got inspiration and turned away on our own schools.
One of the worst HBCUs, if you look at it, like the professors, the classes, everything is bad, but they're number one in their law program. Like, I just did not get any light. I just did not get anything. Let Harvard or anyone else do it. I guarantee you, they're gonna have a next life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just feel like, why does it have like now? That we see race. Why does that have to show in order for celebrities and athletes to do, funding to HBCUs? Why does it have to happen now when it could have been did that?
Because ain't nobody respect us like that back then. We had, like, bro, you know how long it really took people to actually listen to at least a percentage of what the fuck we do?
and honestly,
it took forever.
But why is it just athletes? But look at it like this though. What I'm saying is, okay, if it took that long, then what's up with the black athletes?
But some black athletes been donating and giving back. It's just the light is not shed on it. Some of them don't. A lot of people don't put their stuff on social media. Some people don't do it like that a lot.
But I mean, overall, like, it really has dropped down. But like, they're even just as HBCUs do, like, another issue even is that niggas only give to the big 3, big 4 HBCUs.
Yeah.
Like, niggas will give to Morehouse, Spelman, Howard, and sometimes like Hampton.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't know that they're like 15, 20 other HBCUs.
nigga, 15, 20, nigga, it's like
It's
64 HBCUs, my nigga. Bro, niggas don't give a fuck about Claflin, niggas don't give a fuck about Bowie State. Niggas don't give a fuck about goddamn Delaware State. Bro, shit, Wiley. Nigga, the PV and TSU. Like,
I mean,
like, my thing is, low-key, they put out just as many good things as anybody else. Like, bro, yeah.
them niggas finna face Michigan. Hey, shout out to TSU hoops, man.
Hey,
Y'all hoops.
Megan won something for them.
You. I thought you knew, bitch.
These guys.
I'm dead.
Shout out to TSU.
PV, you know that shit.
That's all y'all niggas out there.
Damn. Nigga, bro, we won the regular season though, nigga. I said, y'all niggas may be in the tournament, nigga. We sweat champs though, nigga.
Y'all get the gold medal, but I still got a silver one,
Hey, man.
But my thing is, nigga, it don't matter. Ain't like y'all niggas gonna go there and win the NCAA tournament. We still won swag.
I'm not trying to hear that.
But my thing, bro.
Because of that, y'all go like and subscribe because I just heard some bullshit. So you go like
Bro, my nigga, PG made it there 2 years ago. We got swept like the first and second round. Bro, HBCU.
But we won our first round game though. We won that. We finna go to Michigan. That's number one. But hey, if we can update them, we win that. Oh god.
I'm sorry, HBCU schools don't win big sports tournaments.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a change though. Ever since Deion Sanders up to JSU, nigga, I don't know what the fuck to believe anymore. I don't care.
True, it's about to change the nigga. Football season about to interesting this year, my nigga. I'm ready to see that.
I don't even know about football.
Bro,
After-
bro,
look,
people just be very.
After I seen Mitchell Trubisky go to the Bills, I don't know what life is anymore.
Is he Bunzo to you? Like, let me just ask you. Like, is he
I'm dead.
No, cause you gotta understand, like, you gotta really.
Name the time he went to the
why.
playoffs. When he went to the playoffs.
It's not.
Man, we ain't shit. We ain't no sports broadcast. Man, we might as well get it out on this. Hey, this is a special birthday. Hey, this Deuce. This Deuce. Hey, talk about the Deuce. We not no sports broadcasters. We ain't shit broadcasters on me. That's why we got a podcast. Deuce, happy birthday, my nigga. Hey, say your final piece if you let the crowd know what's up. Hey, tell them like and subscribe though.
Like and subscribe.
First of all, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Put a,
Turn on post notifications.
Yes, sir. Right down there, nigga.
Y'all ain't never did that before.
Ain't never did that.
Y'all ain't never did that before.
Ring the bell. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe.
Hey, I know all my friends got friends, so y'all should be watching this shit.
Like all the socials, nigga.
Like, share.
It's okay, pod on everything, nigga. Instagram and Twitter. Pod, and the other one, TikTok, nigga.
On me, we on the TikTok. Yo.
I seen that.
I
seen
that.
Y'all TikTok. Y'all go stream that shit.
Sir.
Dangerous, SoundCloud, Dickie Tone shit.
Yeah, we everywhere.
No cap.
But hey, but that's it.
That's it, my nigga.
That's it for today.
Yes, sir.
That's wavy.
Wavy.
I was like, what is that?
Hey, y'all like, subscribe. We finna get out of here right now.
We got more plans.